Hey, welcome to our next video. You might be wondering why there's a picture of a fish on the screen. And to answer that question, I'm going to tell you where I went a couple of days ago. So, recently I visited this giant cave system, and at the bottom of the cave, there was a lake. There was no natural fish in the lake, but humans placed fish from the nearby river into the lake to see how they reacted. The water and everything was the same. Except there was no light in this cave, obviously. And the fish were completely fine, but became completely blind. So I did a little research, and I'm going to show you what I found today. So, as I said, we're diving into the fascinating realm of blind fish, a group of underwater marvels that have adapted to life in complete darkness. Join me on this aquatic adventure as we explore their unique characteristics and the incredible ecosystem they call home. Blind fish are a fascinating group of aquatic species that have adapted to living in environments with little or no light. These fish have evolved in various ways to cope with the challenges of darkness. They can be found in underground caves, like the one I went to, deep-sea trenches, and other light-deprived habitats. So, do you know what they do to compensate for their lack of vision? Well, if you said they change their features and over generations, they evolve into what they are today, they enhance their senses, such as taste, touch, and heightened sensitivity, you're right. And heightened sensitivity mainly in water pressure. Some species also utilize something called electroreception. And what that is they send out electric signals to help them navigate and locate their prey. Have you heard of any species of blind fish? Well, if you haven't, there's one very, very common species that you might have heard before called the Mexican tetra. So you might have heard of a tetra before, and if you walk into any Petco or it's PetSmart, you'll see it in the fish aisle. The most common one is the neon tetra, which is bright blue, but this is a close family member of the neon tetra. It's the Mexican tetra, and it's found in the caves of Mexico and the southern United States. And the Mexican tetra completely lost its eyes and developed special sensory adaptations. Another one is the cave angelfish, and you probably heard of an angelfish before. And the angelfish is a ancestor of the cave angelfish. This blind fish species is found in the caves of Thailand, and it has unique walking capabilities using its pectoral / the fins in the back to move across surfaces in a manner mimicking walking. And these fish are actually very significant to our ecosystem and all ecosystems. And blind fish play a crucial role in their ecosystems. In the absence of light, these fish have become top predators in their habitats. They feed on small invertebrates and plankton, even though plankton is really hard to find because there's not much light. And other organisms, they eat also other organisms adapted to low light conditions. And the unique ecosystem which blind fish are often found are characterized by high levels of biodiversity, meaning there's a lot of other life in that same area, and there's other organisms evolving specialized adaptations just like the blind fish to survive in the dark around where they live. And blind fish are actually very interesting to scientists who are studying evolution and adaptation, because these fish evolved over generations to be what they are today. And the scientists basically investigate the genetic changes that led to their loss of eyesight and the development of other sensory adaptations. So researchers gain insights into the mechanism of evolution when they research these fish. So studying blind fish provides very valuable information about how organisms can adapt to extreme environments. And also, it might help us in fields such as genetics, medicine, and even AI or robotics. So in conclusion, blind fish showcase an incredible ability of life in diverse environments. Their evolutionary journey provides a window into the complexities of survival and adaptation in the natural world, and it offers us valuable information for both scientific research and the people like us to appreciate the ecosystem and biodiversity. And Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you subscribe and hopefully you learn something about blind fish. We can be more like blind fish because like if we turned off the lights in our like room right now and there was no light, we probably wouldn't stay like that for very long. We would easily turn off the light. But the blind fish were like flexible, and over time they changed like what they needed to do to be comfortable and to thrive in their environment. So thank you, and hopefully you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.